All right, guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of the TheLnchtablePodcast. Today, I'm showing solo dolo. I got no one else with me except for the siblings. I got Wayne. I got Victoria with me.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
Frankie's at a wedding, so I guess shout out to Dane. Congratulations on your wedding, my man. We also got Victoria here.
Hi.
Come on, it's just talking. Like, it's not that hard.
Hi, shout out to Dane too. Congratulations. And I'm Victoria Street, the awesome sister.
Okay, all right.
That's completely false.
I'm not editing any of this stuff. All this stuff is going in. By the way.
I don't know what's going on.
It's just we're just doing a pod, bro. We're just having fun. We're mobbing.
You started laughing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, none of this stuff is getting.
I'm sorry. She sounds like a complete stalker, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I do not sound like a stalker.
I mean, come on now.
All right.
You agree with them too, Jason?
Let's get to the episode more. Something happened.
Damn, this mic is messing me up. All right, so what do we got first? Are we doing the Logan Paul fight first?
Yeah, we can do that.
We're gonna go there. We're gonna go there.
I think we have to start off with that, honestly, because that's like the most pertinent thing.
Oh, you mean the most recent thing, where everyone was disappointed?
Yeah, I'm not paying for a fight ever again.
I wanted to see the fight. I didn't know. Well, first of all, I just wanted to see the fight, but come on, man, I wanted at least a knockout, bro. Okay, I was so hyped for it because me and my friend, we were watching because I FaceTimed him, right? Mm-hmm. So I showed him the fight because he wanted to see it, and he goes, "Bro, look, bro, they're hugging, bro. Look, he just keeps hugging, bro. He just keeps." I'm like, for real? Like, what is this? This is not UFC, bro. This is a boxing match.
Yeah,
like we're supposed to box.
What was it? It was a smart move to hug him because if he didn't, he was going to face plant the mat, right? And so and Floyd is so much smaller. He think he was like what 150, right? So like. That'd be like me. That'd be like you fighting Victoria, pretty much. It'd be like y'all two fighting, and then like she hits you real hard, and then you just hug her, and then you just like you hug her, and then her kneecaps just break, and she's just on the ground. You're like, oh, well, I didn't really lose, but you know what I mean? Like that's it was a smart because they just hug. That's what they did. So it was like box, 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 box. Ow, you hit me hard, and then now I gotta hug you because if I don't, I'm seeing stars, right? And I'm gonna fall and I'm gonna hurt myself. But then the weird thing that happened was like, or not, I guess not weird. But it's like it went from okay, we want to see a knockout to like if Logan goes 8 rounds, then he wins. It's like he didn't win
actually
at all.
It doesn't count as a win. Like
no, it's not a win.
Because listen. If you saw the score, the man had higher scores and more punches than Logan Paul did.
Yeah.
So to be honest, Floyd, if it was a real boxing match,
Floyd would have won easy.
Floyd would have just had an easy sweep win, and he would have lost.
Yeah.
And then my favorite part was when they showed Jake Paul, and the man was just like 2-0. My brother's beating Floyd Mayweather, and then the announcer's like, "Huh? No, he's not." And I'm like, "Yeah,
like he's not."
That was the quickest response I've heard from an announcer.
Yeah, those announcers, they're comedians, so they're real funny.
Yeah,
I actually like them. Jesus and Mero. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not paying for a fight. I thought that was a scam. That was a sham. It was a shammy whammy. It was horrible. Like I wanted to see Logan get knocked out, and I don't really even have any animosity. I don't hate him. I also don't like him. Like I'm just kind of indifferent. I don't really care about him.
I think the person I hate the most. Well, actually, no. The person I hate is actually Jake Paul. I don't like him. I really don't like him. He's everything he does, bro. Everything he does, he thinks he's so good. First of all, dude, yeah, you may be undefeated, but you're fighting UFC people, not actual boxers, bro. Like you're over here trying to challenge Conor McGregor, bro. He's not even a boxer.
Yeah, but Conor would wash him though.
Conor would wash him.
Conor has like because Conor he fought Floyd Mayweather, and I think he was just gassed. Like he was just like completely like he was just too heavy. He was like he was just gassed, and that's the only reason he really lost the fight was because he was gassed. And Mayweather's he's the greatest boxer of all time. He's the GOAT. So like it's like saying we're gonna play against Michael Jordan 1-on-1. Like of course you're gonna get lost.
You can get washed,
right? But like Michael Jordan, but like LeBron James is gonna fight. It is gonna be a better matchup against Michael Jordan.
The same league.
Yeah, but because like. Jordan's also great. Don't raise your hand. This is not class.
For real, why are you raising your hand, bro?
Excuse me, can I say something? Go.
Okay, well, I think
Put your face in front of the mic. Don't move your head around.
Okay.
Stevie Wonder. He's like, like,
I did really like the fight because
all
it
right,
was
listen. Back away from the mic a little bit because you're a little bit too loud. All right, we're gonna bring. Okay, go ahead, go.
Why'd you raise your hand?
I know. Just go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
I didn't know when to talk. Well, I really didn't like the fight because it was
It was what?
it was
Bootylicious.
it was
It was a sham. It was a sham, you Annie.
it was terrible.
The other fights were bootylicious.
I gotta say, it was terrible. It was terrible. And my favorite part is when he's fighting a guy that makes money of eating eight Legos.
Oh yeah, when Deezer said that, he's like, he cannot get knocked out by a guy that got famous eating Legos.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Wait, did anyone see what Logan Paul had coming in the ring? That
Yeah,
man
he-
had
the Charizard
Man
card.
had a Charizard, and me and my friend were laughing. I'm like, out of all the chains this man could get, this man bought
He was a
himself
Pokemon card.
a Pokemon card inside of a what? Like one of those plastic things, bro. I was like, bro, this man's trying to act like he got bling, but he doesn't.
But the chain looked like it looks like it was made by like Chinese immigrants.
Bro, it looks like it's one of those made in China things. I'm like,
Exactly. It looks like you
bro,
buy
that
this.
thing didn't break in 5 seconds.
It looks like he got it when he went to Japan, right? Or not Japan. It looks like he went to China like on vacation, right? And then bought it from somebody that like his pitch was like, "You look very good, bling bling," and then he bought it. He was like, "Yeah, I'll buy it. I look very good, bling bling."
I'll buy it.
He's like, "I'll take it. I'll look very good, bling bling." But like, yeah, it looked like it was like a $10 chain.
Like, bro, bro, I'm not, bro. He got it from Five and Below, bro. He
That's
got
what it
that thing
looks
from
like.
Five and Below, bro.
Yeah, like I have a John Cena chain that I got when I went to WrestleMania at the PP&L Center, and it looks real, or it was more realistic than the one that he has. But
like for real, guys. I don't know.
Apparently that card's worth mad money, but I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
It was worth. Listen, man, it's Pokemon. I don't know anything about Pokemon. You gotta ask like, I don't know people.
Nerds. No, I'm just joking.
Bro. Tell me why they got a Pokemon named Click Clank, bro. Tell me about that. Why do they got a Pokemon named Click Clank?
He's like, why do they call you Click Clank? He's like, that's the sound I make before I take your life. Click Clank, boom.
My friend started laughing because you know they get upset if you say they're dual monsters.
They're dual monsters.
Because my friend likes Yu-Gi-Oh, right? And he's
Yeah.
a Yu-Gi-Oh. So I said, yo, it's Pocket Monsters. And he's just like, it's not Pocket Monsters. Like he gets upset. He goes, listen, bro.
What is a pocket monster?
It's something. It's something you put in your. It's a monster you put in your pocket. It's very simple, but it's a
Okay.
Pokemon card. So a Pokemon card, where do you keep it?
I don't know.
I
Keep
don't
it
know.
in like a pocket or. A
Oh
wallet.
yeah. Okay.
So I'm like, bro, they're just pocket monsters. You put them like. What do you do with it? You know what I mean?
You just pull it out when you're in danger.
You just pull it out when one of your friends says, "Hey
It's
man,
like
let's have a Pokemon battle." Like,
Yo, like
bro,
imagine like you're gonna go rob somebody and they pull a Pokemon out of their pocket.
like
You're like, yo, give me your money, come up off them shoes, and he's like,
you gotta
hold on, buddy.
I gotta click.
Charizard, and then this little creature starts attacking you with flames. You're like,
Click clink, bro.
I know. He's like, I got Click Clank. He's like, no, chill.
Like,
Hold on.
No disrespect
coming
on the
back.
Pokemon people, but you know, it's just
I can never get into Pokemon.
I can't get into Pokemon like that. I can get into Yu-Gi-Oh though. I actually do have a Yu-Gi-Oh thing on my phone, and I don't watch because I know people are like, oh, you gotta watch the anime, man. You gotta watch the anime to see it. I'm like, bro, my friend, you know, he's a Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, he's a Yu-Gi-Oh dude.
Yeah,
Shout out to my boy Mari.
yeah. Shout out to him.
Shout out to the
And
homie.
shout out to him.
So
Victoria, what are you talking? No, I'm just joking.
he was the guy, you know. I always say Pocket Monsters, and he gets mad. He goes, bro,
Pocket
because
monsters.
I don't care if you call it Dual Monsters. Just call it, you know.
Dude,
you know,
that's even worse. A
he doesn't-
dual monster.
He doesn't care because it's a card. You know what I mean? But he loves it. He's a passion to it, you know, and he loves it very much. And he's taught me a little bit into it, and I like it too. If anyone has it, it's called Duel Links. I have it on my phone, and I got a whole Dark Magician deck, and it's a good game. Sorry, we got our track.
Yeah, you trying to get bodied? Hang on, put up my brother. Brother's gonna body you, son.
Can I say?
What? Don't ask. Listen to me. If you ask me again, I'm kicking you out. You don't have to ask me. Just talk. It's have a conversation. When we're upstairs talking, are you ever like?
No, she's normally
No.
yelling. She's normally
you're normally screaming at us. All right, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I'll be honest. Yes, I am usually shouting, and this is why I'm usually shouting. But my brother told me not to shout, so I'm trying to do my best to speak quietly. And
no, don't speak. You can speak like normal, but you just can't be like yelling. People like hey. And then you start talking. You're like, yeah, you can't like just cut. You can't just cut through everything, right? Like I share a thought, you share a thought. You just gotta know when to jump in. Okay. You know what I mean? It's like double dutch. You just gotta find your little area, and when you see a space, you jump in, and then when you start talking, we stop because that's what you're supposed to do.
Okay. I'll double dutch when they do the jump opening thing, and then someone jump out.
Yes, Victoria.
Okay.
Thank you for enlightening everybody.
I'm gonna let everyone know there's no physical jumping in here. We're not actually jumping like to mics.
Yeah, you just gotta jump in. Victoria jumps in. She clears the table. That's not what we meant.
I know that's supposed to be making fun of me, but it's funny.
Oh my god! Why are you clarifying?
Why are you explaining?
I'm sorry.
Jokes?
You're one of them kids, right? Right. That me and my friend would be chilling. They'd be like, "Oh, that's supposed to make fun of me." I'm okay with it. I'm just like, bro, what?
Yeah, because you're bringing down the vibes.
We're not making fun of you, bro. We're just hanging out with you.
I'm nervous.
This is talking. You're like, I know that's supposed to make fun of me and cause me mental anguish. But I'm depressed now. I'm dead inside. You're like, oh my god, why'd you have to make that so like? We're just joking. We're just hanging around.
I'm sorry. I'm very nervous right now.
Why? Don't be nervous.
Don't be nervous, bro. We
don't be nervous. We have the gentle listeners are awesome, right? Yeah. They're not going to sit here and talk. What
do you call your people? What do you call them?
We don't know yet. But I don't want to call them the boys because there's another podcast that does that.
You don't want to call them the lunch tablists?
No, because that sounds like we're going to start a revolution. Tablists. They're going to be standing up there like the QAnon shaman with like my nipples out. I'm going to have like black like X's on my nipples. I'll be like, tablists! With like a chain and like... I'm like, tableless.
With a chain that says tableless forever.
with a Charizard chain. I'm like, tableless.
You're going to sit down and be like, we will take Jerusalem.
I know exactly. Like we declare Jerusalem part of the table. Or like we just run down there. They're like, oh god,
part of the table, brother.
Yeah, but
you guys got to find a name for him though.
I know we have to find a name. We'd have to go for it.
I think
we have to discuss amongst the OGs.
I think I have one.
I mean, the lunch table crew.
The crew.
I mean, I don't know, because the crew would be like people in here, though.
You can call them the janitors.
Don't call them janitors. Don't call them janitors.
I think that
like, yo, shout out to the janitors, son. Yeah. There's some janitors that are like, yeah, we finally have representation amongst the media. Like, no, we're not talking about you, old man.
Shout out to the
We're not talking about you stealing my mechanical pencils when I leave at night.
Yo, why do they do that? Why do they? My question is, that's so true, too, because I would leave a pencil there, but, oh, man, it's going to be there when I come back. Pencil's gone. I'm like, what is going on? They're like sharks. They just take it.
I know. They're like, my kid would like this mechanical pencil. We're like, yo, I don't care about your kid. That's my pencil.
I think someone. Oh, I actually got a story about this. So there's this YouTuber, right? His grandmother. This was like early when video games were like, it was Game Boy, right? Yep. And this dude's grandma, right? Because I was watching one of his videos. Told the story about his grandma took someone's Game Boy.
Oh my god, she was a janitor?
No, she was a teacher, because she was like, don't bring that thing to class or I'm going to take it. And he brought it to class and she took it and then she gave it to her grandson. I was like, here. And he was just like, what? And had like some type of Kirby game into it. And then it was his. Yo,
you play Smash Bros? I hate that woman on Smash. I can't stand Kirby on Smash Bros, bro.
Bro, if anyone's got Smash Bros, bro, I'm always down to Smash, bro.
Bro, we went to Ohio, and that's all we played with Smash Bros.
You played with Smash Bros?
We played Smash Bros and freaking Smash Coronas and played Smash Bros and eat pizza. That's what we did. It was like, we drove over there to have a frat party.
Bro, I love playing Smash, bro. I have 200 hours on that game.
Dude.
200 hours.
Why so much hours, bro?
Bro, it tells you.
Like, when did you get it? He's
Switch.
like, last night. Like,
the funny part was,
how's it even possible?
I wasted all my money on that game and Switch.
Yeah.
And we went late at night to get it too.
And then you make that joke where Tori's like, I get that joke. That's because you spent your money a lot. We're like, yeah.
Money a lot.
Wow. Thank you for enlightening us.
Thank you for telling us what the main part of the joke was.
I'll be honest. Every time
I finally understand.
She's like, haha, you said that because you're broke, you can't pay your mortgage.
oh my goodness.
Like,
You said
damn,
it.
son.
You said it because you're gonna live on the street soon.
You just said it because you're the biggest cardboard box in the alley.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you got the you got the LG fridge
You're gonna have
box.
to be gumming you're gonna be gumming your food in a minute. when you're missing teeth on the street.
It's like, yo, they have a documentary in India where they just kill rats with their hands.
Oh my
Just
goodness.
mad, like, it's like,
What do you
just,
get from rat meat?
they're poor. They just eat it. They're
eat
mad
it.
poor. They're just like they just they kill that motherfucker. They kill that man
With his hands? With bare hands?
They kill it with his bare hands. Yeah, he kills it. He kills
To be
it.
honest, I feel
What?
bad. I really feel bad for the poor people.
Yeah, I know. That's yeah.
It sucks for them, man. Hope anyone who's,
That's tough.
struggling out there, just let you know there's people to help you out, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Don't be
Yeah.
afraid to ask people for help.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
You'll get through it. You'll get through it.
Yeah, it is tough, man. It is tough. It's hard to.
We went from Logan Paul to Barbie.
I went from Logan Paul to the Ibble Dabble. Ibble Dabble. Like, oh my god.
Yo, we can't do that, bro. we can't say it on here.
Oh, and
What?
I just want to say something. And shout out to the animals. Please take care of all the
You got
animals.
what are they called?
Excuse me. Do animals have iPhones?
What are they called?
Do animals tune into the podcast? No.
What are they called? Animal what? What are they called? Animal something activists?
PETA. They're like, donkeys have feelings too. We're like,
Animal
yeah, but they're
activists.
ugly.
Listen, there's
No.
nothing wrong with animal activists. Okay, if you're an animal activist, it's okay. You know, what I mean, we don't judge. We don't care. We're all doing this just to crack some jokes. You know,
Yeah, it's just jokes.
it's
Like,
all
don't-
jokes. We don't honest. We're not those people to be like, oh my god. But listen, man. If I'm sitting there eating a burger, I know what it is. Okay, I know it's a cow. All right, I know how
Those people are annoying.
I know it has to die. Okay, don't come up to me when I'm eating my lunch, telling me that you're eating something that used to live. Yes, I know, and it tastes good. Okay, I like eating it. Okay, I understand.
It's
I
yummy.
understand, but it tastes good. All right, nice little pepper.
But they don't.
Some seasoning.
A lot of animal activists don't really care. Like
They don't care.
Like the ones that do care,
Call them Karens.
or like no, the ones that like. But there's people that just for their own reasons are like, I can't support this, I can't support that, and I get that. But like, I mean, if you like, don't force your views on other people.
For real.
Like, don't be walking the streets with like a decapitated cow. You're like, this is what your food does. This is what your food does. I'm like, no. If that was my food, that cow wouldn't be there. It would be bones, because I would have steaks, I would have ground meat, and I would have all the goodness that come. Okay, all right, DoorDash, Domino's. Shout out. You can sponsor us if you want to, but your app sucks. But no, it's about conservation, like or not conservation. What is it called? Like if I want to eat something, just let me rock.
Mm-hmm. Wait, let me eat, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I
like
know
we
what
don't
it
we don't
is.
sit here and argue
I
about
know what
like
chicken is. It says it in its name. Chicken.
yeah. So, but who, what?
And one more thing. And anybody that loves animals, please help the animals. Please help the animals, because they're very loving and caring, and just please take care of your animals. If anybody that follows this podcast and love animals, please take
All
care
right,
of
all right.
your
We're cutting you off. We're
animals.
cutting you off. We're cutting
Animals
you off.
activists. I'm
We're
joking.
cutting
I'm
you
joking.
off.
I'm
Listen,
joking. I'm joking.
listen. We love animals, but like
We love 'em.
we don't
We
want to
respect.
listen to a scripture about it. Victoria's like, animals are what I like. They're spiritual beings that are like, Victoria. We don't need a whole big explanation.
No, we get it. We understand what you're coming from. We're not trying to make fun of you. We
We're not-
understand
No,
where you're coming.
no,
I
it's
I mean,
okay.
I'm trying to make fun of you, but like, I'm just joking. It's jokes, but on the same hand, we're like, we get it.
We get
We
it.
understand,
You know
we
what I mean? We understand. You know what I
I
mean?
Like, if you're
I
listening to
just-
this, don't be like
Me and my friends,
kicking
we-
your dog in the ribs because he crapped on the floor. Like, that's your fault. You have to
That's-
let him
don't
out.
listen,
Messed
man.
up. That's animal abuse.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
obviously.
what we're that's what we're trying to say. To do animal abuse. And we get what you're trying
Yeah,
to
but
say.
where did that come from?
But where did this come from? Like, you just came straight out of the blue.
I know we were talking about like people that are so poor they have to kill rats, and you're like, the animals. We're like, those people can't eat. They need to kill rats to eat.
No, I'm not judging them. I know that.
Where did
And
this
Victoria's
go?
like, protect them.
We went from Logan
Like-
Paul to people with bored trying to eat the animal activists. What's
I
going
know,
on?
and then Victoria went full blown like PETA. She's like, help the animal. I would collect those rats.
This is gonna be a crazy episode.
She's like, I would collect those rats and I would keep them in my house.
Don't do
No.
Your
that.
dad's like, what? We bring no Russell right here.
we bring no rats in this house, you know. You bring them rats.
I will hold a rat in my hand and let a hawk take it out of my hand and eat it.
Honestly,
I will hold a rat like this
honestly.
and just have it go and just get taken. Because you know what? Look, that rat, while it because look,
rodents.
in reality, what you did was like you really took it out of a bad situation, and now it's like Thanos. It's like you remember when that goofy Squidward dude from Avengers? He's like, you all now lives have meaning and all that stuff because he's about to mark them and take the Infinity Stones.
And until he
That's that
got-
rat. That rat's life has meaning now because it got eaten, and it's now going to be nourishment for a hawk.
Okay.
For real, it needs the circle of life.
I
The circle of life.
know. I'm not judging them. I just don't want people to hurt animals.
Yeah, but we're not talking.
Animals
about,
are always going to be
We're not
hurt no
talking
matter
about
what.
animal.
You
We're not
can't
talking
be
about
like,
animal abuse.
listen. We as much as we could tell people not to hurt animals are still going to hurt other animals. It's called the circle of life.
The circle of life.
I know, and you can't get mad. Like
Okay.
Victoria's like there's a hawk that's like eats
You can't-
squirrels.
you can't
Mom's like,
tell.
stupid hawk.
You can't
Eats
tell a
squirrels. I'm
hawk.
like, that's just what it does.
Like, you can't tell a hawk to go vegan, bro. He's gonna eat whatever he wants.
You can
bro.
tell the go
They're like,
vegan.
you can't
Go
have
vegan, hawk. You go vegan.
He's like, yo, hawk, go vegan. He's like, I do want to watch my weight, and I just sometimes hunting for food. I could just eat lettuce and grass and
I could eat some milkweed.
starve myself to death.
I could eat some milkweed. You know,
I can really,
Like he's
I
a
can really
buckwheat.
buckwheat.
No, I can really eat some tomatoes.
So, like I could use some cilantro and tofu. So, like
Bro,
that seems
Can we
great.
talk? What is tofu? Like, I don't understand what that is.
what
It
is
looks
tofu?
like
It's just like
a block of cheese.
I think that's pretty much what it is. But you can cook it with stuff. So like you can cook tofu with like I forget, like it's protein, but it's not protein. If that makes sense.
What?
Because
protein and not
vegans
protein.
protein is just something that like it's found a lot in like meat, right? Like red meat has a lot of protein, chicken, beef, things like that. Those have protein, but like plants also have protein, so you need to eat more plants to get more protein. And so tofu, what it does, I guess, I'm not really too sure, is just like a concentrated version of protein. Just a block of protein.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's stupid, but
The funny part is, I talked to my friends because my friends were like, "Oh my god, bro, I want to get this bird and exotic animals." I said, "I can get these exotic animals, huh?" I said, "Guess what? We gonna make
Tiger King.
we gonna make the boy. We gonna make a Wayne exotic kitchen up in here. We gonna have
Exotic.
all types of food." My friends like, my friends started laughing because I could just hear the frying pan sizzling in the back and someone asking where the bird is.
Oh my god!
I'm like, listen, man, listen, bro.
Like this is fried parakeet. Like that seems illegal. This seems awkwardly illegal. Son.
We gonna make parakeet pies up in there.
What?
They're like, ooh, I got beak in mine. Your kids are all bad and shit. They're like, oh, I got beak in mine, Dad. You're like, listen, let me tell you something. Who's cooking? I'm cooking. When you cooking, you can get beak out, but when I'm cooking, you deal with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we always joke about that stuff because my friends always talk about exotic animals and such, and that's how we
But
always
why do
joke.
people want them? All right, wait. Let me before we get into this because I know we're about to go into this. Let me just put a button on the Logan Paul Floyd Mayweather
Yeah, we
thing
went all way up
because we ended up talking about Indians killing rats with their hands. So listen, Logan Paul Floyd Mayweather definitely didn't live up to the hype. Wasn't a hype thing. And a lot of these boxing purists were like, oh, I expected this. Like, no, shut up. Like, a lot of boxing purists were like, you're ruining the sanctity of boxing. It doesn't matter. All right, like they're the biggest. They're the biggest fights right now. If you want to get paid, you have to fight one of the Paul brothers. Floyd Mayweather. At the end of the day, they both just robbed us completely blind. That's what they did. We got completely robbed blind because Floyd Mayweather made like over $100 million, and
that's why he's named.
And Logan Paul made like almost 20. So these guys are making millions of dollars off of playing around.
Off of us watching the
just them hugging
off
each
of us
other.
watching them. Yeah, we
hugging each other.
Yeah, we watched. We paid $50 for warm embraces. That's what we paid $50 for.
We paid enough for some good snacks and watching
we paid
people
enough
hug.
for content.
Yeah, con. We paid
So,
enough for content.
Yeah, so Logan Paul didn't live up to the hype. So that's that. Didn't live up to the hype.
That was more of a scam than the people at the carnival does when you try to get them toys, bro.
No, or when like you walk in, they're like world's tallest horse, and you walk in there and it's just like a big horse. You're like,
The world's biggest alligator. Wait, how are you holding it in captivity?
they're like world's biggest alligator. We're like, listen, we had a hand here. World's biggest alligator. It's like, do you never want to see your kids again? Are you tired of paying rent?
How is this legal?
They're like, this isn't. I don't think I'm gonna find the world's biggest. Like, I'm not gonna find the world's biggest alligator in a Walmart parking lot. I don't think that is.
I'm not gonna find it in a Five and Below.
I know they're like coming like this. It's just a sham. It's a sham. So, look, I can't be mad at them.
But they're making money though.
I can't be mad at them. The whole point of this was to make money, and they did that very well. So, shout out to those guys. Obviously, Floyd Mayweather, his record is immaculate. Not going to say anything about him. Logan Paul, I don't know. I don't.
I say
he's
Logan Paul
indifferent.
at the end. I think he's. I'm gonna say he had some bad stuff. Yeah, I don't like him. But he's doing all right. Jake Paul, now you haven't changed a bit, buddy. I'm sorry.
I'm indifferent when it comes to Logan Paul.
I want you to get
Jake Paul,
knocked
I don't
out.
really like.
Fight KSI, please. Fight KSI.
I'll be on.
KSI.
Bro, KSI be. See, man, how
Didn't Jake Paul beat his brother Deji or something like that?
well Deji wasn't training. Deji even said if he would have trained more, he would actually beat Jake Paul. But he didn't take his.
Do you believe
training
that? Do you believe that?
Dude, he didn't take his training seriously. Even his brother said. His brother even said he could have beat Jake. And the funny part was, the crazy part is, people could talk about Deji all they want, but Deji's the one that didn't get knocked out. And that was his first ever boxing match. He was the first one to not get knocked out by Jake and had Jake bleeding.
Yeah.
So he was the most that actually did damage to Jake. So honestly, I shout out to Deji because Deji, even though...
Well, I honestly don't know. That's why I'm asking you if you believe that.
I believe
because I 100% honestly.
I believe it because he's boxing right now. I don't know. Like he's boxing right now. Like
okay.
He's going to. I think it's a boxing match today. He's doing a boxing match with some TikTok person.
What time?
It's YouTubers versus TikTok.
Okay, all right. That's okay.
So it's not like an actual. Oh my god, box.
What is that? Is that on Triller where they're just doing a whole concert?
I don't know.
That was so stupid. Did you watch that fight?
No.
The Jake Paul fight that he did with that dude. Like the wrestling dude that's built like a 5th grade teacher. Did you see him?
No.
The dude, he's built like a 5th grade teacher. He's like, hello guys, welcome to another fight. Like he's just, Ben Askren, that was his name.
Oh my god, bro.
Bro, it was just, you know what it like that show reminded me of like a mosh pit. You know what I mean? Like it was just a bunch of people singing and then there was intermittent fighting. Like that was it. There was like a bunch of people like, yeah, like, like people were there like singing and stuff, and all of a sudden dudes were like, you like the slide, and like the slide, and then they beat each other up, and then they go back to like, they're like, yeah, this is my second album out, and then they go back to another concert, and then there's another fight, and then they go back to another concert, and then Jake Paul and Ben Askren fought for like 10 minutes, and then he knocked him out. And I'm glad I streamed that illegally. I'm really glad I did that. I'm glad I just streamed it. I'm not. If I would have paid for that, I would have been mad.
I'm so glad I streamed it illegally. I'm glad I could sell it.
No, I didn't stream it illegally.
I know what you mean. I
didn't stream it illegally.
I know, but it's just
I watched highlights.
Oh, you watch? Well, I mean, those people are streaming it illegally because.
Look, I don't know. I'm not because I'm not getting myself caught up in that.
You're not an accomplice, so they can't really go out and.
I'm not getting myself.
They can't really come out and be like, "Open it up."
They're like, you streamed this fight illegally? I'm like no, dummy.
Like they can't go after you because then like most of the world will be like in prison because they've seen the video.
Yeah, but I'm not copping to it. I'm just saying it's a joke. It's jokes. These are all jokes. These are all jokes.
Guys, jokes.
All right, so
jokes.
So I want to see Logan Paul fight Tyson Fury's brother.
Ooh. No.
Tyson Fury, brother. Oh, no.
Tyson Fury is the guy that beat up Deontay Wilder.
He's gonna get knocked down.
I want to see him fight. Yeah,
I just want to see Logan Paul get knocked down.
I want to see Logan Paul because he said he wants to take the boxing seriously. I want to see Logan Paul fight him.
So does his brother, but his brother's fighting UFC fighters.
But his brother's ass, bro. His
For
brother.
real.
See how I say that always happens. His brother's booty.
I really don't
But,
like
like-
his brother. I really don't like Jake Paul.
Be quiet. Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I don't
Yes,
like
you
Jake
do.
Paul. I do not
Victoria
like
likes Jake Paul.
I
bro.
do not like Jake Paul.
Look at her face. Look at her face.
I do not like Jake
We're
Paul.
gonna have a serious discussion after this.
I do not
Jake
like Jake
Paul.
Paul.
We're
You
gonna have a
like
serious
Jake Paul?
discussion
Stop
after
hitting
this.
him.
No, I don't.
We're gonna have a serious discussion after this.
I do
Yeah.
not like
All right.
Jake Paul.
So
We're having
let's
a big discussion after this.
yeah. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on.
No, for record, I do not like Jake Paul.
We're moving
We're having a
on.
discussion after this.
We're moving on, Victoria. Stop bringing this up. We're moving on. Let it go.
Could put that on a t-shirt.
So Drake and Josh is fondling young children.
No, not the. I love Josh, bro. Josh is my favorite.
Josh
dude.
is the man.
Shout out
Drake.
to Josh, bro. You made me laugh so much times, bro. If you're in
Yeah,
this.
Drake Bell.
Drake, bro,
Jeez,
bro, you
buddy.
nasty, bro. You nasty.
You're not, and he got caught in Ohio too.
He got caught in Ohio.
Yeah, he got caught in Ohio because he was doing a show out there.
Bro. Why does everybody like that I used to watch like EDP, bro? You know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Even he's like the pedophile,
Bro,
bro. I'm
there's-
like, what's going on, bro? I used to watch these guys and you used to laugh at them.
There's millions of people
Bro,
out
what's
there.
going
that
on here,
just-
bro? Bro, dude, even the dude that played Charlie Brown went to like, but he's not
Wait,
a pedophile.
what?
He's not a pedophile. He went
Charlie
there
Brown?
because of bipolar and threatening people.
That's
So,
di-
because he had
that's different.
bipolar. Yeah. but I'm just saying.
Yeah, you don't like Charlie Brown, buddy? I'll step out back. I'll show you Charlie Brown.
we can step outside and squabble if you want.
So we can partake in fisticuffs, my man.
I'll show you what a blockhead is.
Like it's like blockhead. It's like nobody calls me blockhead. He like
But
swings
but
on
no,
him.
no. That was like a year ago, and he was.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he was.
Goody's getting help. Go get help, my man. Stop threatening people.
No, he
at a
is.
strip
He
club.
actually is. A year ago, he came out a year ago, and he's changed a new leaf, and he's
good.
no
Good.
longer threatening.
That's
He's no,
good.
Good.
and he's
That's
doing
good.
pretty good.
That's good. Yeah,
Change.
that's yeah. It's good that he's.
But
he's-
come on,
he's-
bro. Like I'm just saying exactly like
Drake Bell. I
it's
mean,
everyone
you're
I used to watch.
pedo. Yeah,
Just going to jail and doing some stupid.
yeah.
Yo,
It's not going to end. It's going to be crazy when people that you
Like-
go to high school with are going to start doing that.
did quarantine just change people?
No, but the thing about quarantine is that people who are mentally ill, right?
It's
They can like people who have schizophrenia when they're out in the world and they have like jobs and stuff like that. They work with people enough that like they get used to people, right? And they get used to it, and they can always talk to people, and they start to build friendships and relationships, and that kind of keeps them away from they're like, look, I can't think about like it almost distracts them from like their illness, right? But then when they're alone by themselves in their house and they're just left to their own thoughts, they start to get that,
oh yeah.
What?
yeah. So
What?
because people who have mental illness, like bipolar, for instance, right? Like a lot of people who are bipolar, it's an imbalance, a chemical imbalance in your brain. But like a lot of people can, like they'll be around people enough to the point where they could be like, hey, I'm bipolar, but I'm around you and I like being friends with you, and I'm around you and I like being friends with you. That distracts me from how I feel. And sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm sad, but I always know that you guys are cool and I can hang out with you guys. And that kind of distracts me from the way that I feel, I guess. But then once they're left alone in their own thoughts and their own mind, and they're left alone with those all like if you're bipolar, and on one hand you're having like a manic episode, meaning you're super happy, and on the other side you want to kill yourself.
You could change.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you're left alone with those thoughts of like
Wow.
of killing yourself. You're left alone with that.
Whoa.
And there's no one to talk to and be like, hey man, like don't
you're
do that.
kinda
It's not
just-
worth it. So you're left there to try to dig yourself out of that hole, and there's no end to it. These people have to live this way for the rest of their life. So they can't just dig themselves out of a hole once and be like, all right, I'm good, man. Like I'm chilling. They have to constantly dig themselves out of this hole every couple weeks. And so a lot of these people just get out of quarantine, and now they're around people, and now they're like, you know what I mean? Like they just can't. They're unraveling.
They can't get back used to it. So it's kind of like quarantine. Not only was it killing people, it was also affecting people's mental health.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. A lot of mental health is because a lot of people just ignored it. They're like, I'm at home. Like, what do I have to be stressed about?
Exactly. What is there to do? Everyone's just losing their minds.
Yeah, and even people who didn't have even people who didn't struggle with mental health before the quarantine, like now they struggle with it. Now they have like social anxiety because they haven't been in big crowds for a long time, or they haven't like flirted with a boy or a girl or whatever. So now they're like they have this super crazy anxiety. So yeah, man. I mean, quarantine was good because it on one hand it was good because it's obviously saved the lives of people that we know and friends and family. But on the other hand, it also caused people some mental health issues. And you're never gonna win, right? If there was no quarantine, people would have died from the coronavirus. Like more people probably would have died, and then we would hate it. And then even if you do, then people have mental health. So
which comes back to every choice you do. There's always somewhat a consequence to it.
Yeah, it's never. Nothing's ever.
Nothing's ever gonna be. Oh, there's no consequence. There's always gonna be an effect. Like people say, there's always gonna be a cause and effect that happens. So whatever you do, there is going to be a cause and effect.
Yeah, which is why it's important. Like if you're out there and you're listening to this, just make a decision and do what makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna be a hero in someone's book, and you're gonna be a villain in someone's book. So it doesn't matter.
You can't make both sides happy.
You can't be a hero to everyone. It's impossible. Right, like even Superman, like the dude was perfect. Everyone was like, "Man,
forget Superman."
See, and Wayne hates Superman. The dude's perfect. He was a perfect person.
No, he wasn't, bro. And if he was so perfect, bro, then what was the point in having a Justice League, bro? He could just do everything for you.
No, because he's bro.
Everyone's like, bro, Superman, bro. Superman's one of the greatest superheroes. I'm like, bro, no, he's not, because
he is though.
Let's be logical. Let's be logical here. If he can do anything, right? The man's got super speed. He's got everything. The man doesn't get affected by bullets. You need something from space that costs millions of dollars.
Like Krypton.
Kryptonite.
Kryptonite costs. That's a planet. You need to be a millionaire to get that, right? You need to be like Bruce Wayne or Lex Luthor to get that stuff, right?
Yeah, well, he does. Bruce Wayne does get it.
I know he does get it, but let's just say they can't, right? Right? That does not there, right? This man can literally do everything. So then there's no point in any other superhero. If this man will literally do everything for you.
Yeah.
So what is the point in having a Justice League? Because this man can do everything himself.
Because DC has to make money. They can't just this is Superman volume
so Superman
2 million.
So Superman's not really super though. I don't like him.
He is super.
But he's one of the worst heroes, bro.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is, bro. I don't like him, bro. Bro, how are you so stupid but still lost to a human, bro? What's going on?
See, and this is why, ladies and gentlemen, do what makes you happy, because you're going to be a villain in someone's book, you're going to be a hero in someone's book. Even the most perfect people.
I'm sorry for Superman lovers, but I don't like him, bro. He trash, bro. I'm a Batman fan.
Listen, I don't know anything about DC, really. I know more about Marvel than I do DC, so I can't argue. And if you're a Superman fan, listen to this, leave us a comment. Drop us some knowledge as to why Superman is the GOAT. But I don't know. I don't know enough about Superman.
Dropping knowledge of how he's trash.
I know.
And to all the Wonder Woman fans,
Wonder Woman, no, she's trash too.
Here goes.
It's just
out of here.
It's Superman, Superwoman, Wonder Woman. They're all the same people.
For the people.
Don't grab the mic like this.
For the people who like Wonder Woman, let's go Wonder Woman.
She's trash too.
She's not trash.
We're not going to fight on podcast?
She's not trash. She is Wonder Woman. She is an Amazon.
We're not fighting over this?
She's an Amazon?
Yeah, Amazon.
She works at Amazon Plus? Amazon Prime? Amazon Prime?
No.
We watch her in 2 days. One day if we have Prime.
Yo, speaking of
she's like, I'm coming to save you.
Bro, have you heard about the show?
In 20 minutes if you're regular standard, in 5 minutes if you have Amazon Prime.
Bro, have you heard? Speaking of Amazon Prime, bro, did you know there's a show called Invincible Hunter?
Is that where they're about the superheroes and that dude crushes his head?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that, but
bro,
people,
that show is so fire, bro. I heard it's getting a season 2, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I wish I had Amazon Prime to watch it, so I'll be watching it on YouTube, bro. Oh my god,
Prime
bro.
is it's so expensive for no reason. It's like $30 a month.
Bro,
I'm like,
I'm telling you, bro. That is worth it, bro. That show is worth it. Like, I love it so much.
$30 a month? That's mad money, son.
I would only get it just to watch that show. And then once the show's over, I would cancel it, bro. Cancel my Prime, bro.
But then if they renew it for another season, then you just re-up again?
No, because the comic books are done.
Oh.
So, it's a comic book.
Wait, so it's not an anime?
No, it's a comic book.
Oh, okay.
It's not an anime. It's not.
Isn't he just like Superman, but he's
like
not
a
Superman?
Rip-off. There's a rip-off. It feels like you're watching a rip-off of DC, but no, bro, it's totally different.
Because he's like Superman, but he's like evil Superman.
Like Superman, but way different, bro. The thing is crazy.
He's evil Superman, yeah.
When people first, I think when you watch the first episode, you feel like, oh man, it's just another fake rip-off of Justice League and stuff.
Like trash.
But then, bro, when it gets to that part, bro, where it's just madness and just blood and guts,
it's just carnage.
You're like, oh my god, this man is nuts.
Like, I love this.
Bro, this man hold his own son, bro, in front of a train. Oh, no spoilers, though. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, if you're yeah. Okay.
Spoilers alert. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
The man hold his own. Well, I mean, everyone should have watched it already.
I have not watched it
I don't
before.
know, but you don't want to watch it.
I just heard
he held his son in front of a moving subway train and used his son, just holding his son. His son is wailing his arms while people's body parts are just going around the man. The man is breaking the train and just killing everyone around him using his son. And his son is just sitting there like traumatized from this. I'm like, yo!
His son is like, how old is his son?
His son's like, bro, it's like a teenager. Like he's like in high school wise. And he's a superhero.
Okay.
Yeah, his name is Invincible. That's his superhero name.
Oh, okay.
The books are basically based off of him.
I'll
And
be
what they're
honest.
called is a what are they called? I forgot. It's some because I know everyone's gonna be like, oh, you don't know what it is, bro. But it's
Bro, who knows, bro? We don't even know about this. We didn't prepare for this.
I know what it is, but I can't. Veltrum Knight. That's what they're called. They're called the Veltrum Knights. See, I knew what it was. Veltrum Knights.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, they're supposed to be like Kryptonians, but they're not. But they're called Veltrum Knights. At least they can actually get hit. They can actually get hurt, not just. Oh my god, my hand broke because I hit this man as hard as steel. I need something to take it out. No, I mean there is something to take them out, tweaking them, but they still can get hit, still can get hurt.
Yeah,
but it is a wonderful show. I love it.
Are you watching it?
It's already done. It's already done. They're gonna start season 2. I don't know when.
I'm gonna be honest. I did not hear about this movie until today.
It's a show, not a movie.
I did not hear about this show until today.
Get your facts right, woman.
Excuse me?
I'm just joking.
Excuse me?
Bro,
listen, Victoria.
Yes.
You don't need to raise your hand to talk. Okay.
I know that. I
You just start talking.
You interject. You when there's a space like this.
She's been quiet this whole time. It's just been us talking. Like,
yeah.
Because I've been waiting for you guys to stop for me to.
When there's a space,
cue
you jump in.
in. Cue in. I don't.
You just cue in when you want to. We can't just be like,
okay.
Victoria, you're gonna speak about this right now.
We're like, yeah, we're like laughing. Oh yeah, you like that? Cue in, Victoria. You know what I mean? Like we can't.
Well. Anybody
All
like?
right.
Anybody
This
like?
is why we're not queuing you in.
Anybody like Godzilla versus King versus King Kong? Excuse me. I actually thought that movie was. I kind of thought that movie was good. It was good. Excuse me. Excuse me. Why you keep making?
What's going on?
We're like, you're queuing Victoria.
That's your cue now. That's renewed. That's your cue now. Every time you come on the show.
And King Kong versus Godzilla was awesome. I liked it.
No, I'm just joking. Listen, King Kong versus Godzilla was good, but I was rooting for Godzilla. No, I was rooting for King Kong.
I was rooting for King Kong.
Bro, I was rooting for Donkey Kong, bro.
I was voting for that big nipple.
Okay.
I'll be honest.
Donkey Kong is here, bro.
I was voting for. I was actually voting for. I first.
Why do you sound like that kid? Never had a dream.
When you can do,
Stop
when
it, the habit.
when you can do anything.
Okay. So.
you could do anything.
Okay.
Anything.
Excuse me. Okay. So.
Just talk. Just think about what you're going to say before you say it.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
So I thought that.
It's gonna be a random video.
I thought Godzilla would win, but when I first find out that Godzilla gets along with the little girl, I was like, I don't.
Godzilla doesn't get along with a little girl. What are you talking about?
The little girl from
That's King Kong.
King Kong. I mean,
No, King Kong. She's talking about the little girl that has a connection with King Kong.
Yeah, no, but you said Godzilla.
I'm sorry. I mean,
Godzilla. You're like Godzilla's
Godzilla
bringing
doesn't
like.
have Godzilla doesn't have a girl, bro. That man is. That man has. Do you think he gets any women, bro?
No, isn't it? It's the girl from Stranger Things. That was like the girl that he knows.
Oh my god, bro.
They were friends.
I'm sorry, bro.
I love Stranger Things.
I
love
can't
it.
get into Stranger Things no more, bro. I thought
like Stranger
season 1
Things.
was good, but then I'm watching the season 2 and 3. I'm like, damn a dog. What is that, bro?
I actually like.
I like all the Stranger Things. I'm a fanatic of Stranger Things.
I like Stranger Things. I thought Stranger Things are awesome, and when I first saw you had a connection with the little girl, I was like, oh, I was rooting for both of them.
I'm in your feelings.
Yeah, I was in my feelings. I was in my feelings. I was like, oh, please stop. I was like, oh man, I don't know who to vote for anymore. Why do you keep doing that?
I love this soundboard, bro. All right, listen. All right, let's see. Let's get into some other things. All right, let's check the docket.
Yeah, we've been talking about a lot of stuff.
We're 45 minutes in, but we haven't talked about anything.
We've been talking. Hey guys, this is gonna be a random pod.
Yeah, this episode. Yeah.
Yep, it's good.
It's all right, man. It's
But look,
for your guys' enjoyment, you know.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Just enjoy.
So
it.
what's next on our?
We
list?
have so Drake Bell, nasty, gross, despicable,
Get
vile.
away from that!
He's mean.
Get away.
He's
from
not mean. He likes
that.
little kids. Well, I guess that is mean. What else?
It's not mean. It's vile.
It's disgusting.
Mean.
vile.
It's vile. Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's treatment called Adulam. FDA approves it, but a committee member steps down saying that this is the biggest mistake by the FDA.
It's gonna cause zombie apocalypse.
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but
It's gonna cause zombie apocalypse.
maybe. Well, it has to do with the brain.
What?
Oh, yep. It has something to do with
That's
the
what
brain.
Alzheimer's is. Alzheimer's makes you forget.
Oh.
Makes you forget stuff.
Get your survival equipment ready.
I'd be
Yeah,
honest.
but listen. We need to kind of look. Alzheimer's is horrible, but kind of thank God it happens to old people, because can you imagine if you're young and you're forgetting stuff and you're getting more aggressive? Like, that's a zombie apocalypse.
Whoa.
It's true.
Because you're getting more aggressive, right? Like because you don't know where you are,
You know
you're
what it's actually
confused.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, because Alzheimer's, like you don't know where you are. A lot of those people are confused. So, like, imagine if you're like 16, right? And we wake in and Wayne's like, "Where am I?" We're like, "Hey, buddy."
I'd be like,
And then he swings on us. He's like, "Like, oh God."
I'd be honest.
He's like, "I'm in the shower."
I'd be honest.
What is this contraption?
I'd be honest.
It's a switch. He's like, oh.
I'd be honest.
It's aggressive.
I'd be honest.
He's mad now.
I'll be honest. If a zombie pop,
I just started screaming for no reason.
I'll be honest.
Like, Mom, would you go and get the tranquilizers, please? All right, go ahead, Victoria.
I'll be honest. If a zombie apocalypse do happen, I'm building. I am.
What are you doing?
Wow. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for survival, and anything happen. If anything happened and zombie apocalypse happen, well, zombie apocalypse.
Why did you say a zombie apocalypse?
Zombie apocalypse.
If zombie apocalypse does happen, I am going to stay safe in my bunker with my family and
Where
nice
you get a
food
bunker from?
and food to last us for a whole 100 years.
That food's impossible to find. I'm not living in a bunker with you.
What is this, Fallout?
Why are you not living in a bunker with me?
Why are you so loud?
Why are you not living in a bunker? It's gonna be nice and safe where no one will get eaten, and no one will start eating brains.
I would love to live as a mole, man.
Brains.
Dude.
Are you done? Sorry, I was
bro,
on.
I do not, bro. I do not want to live like a mole man, bro. I haven't seen light in over 300 years.
Yeah, Wayne pops up and is like, I'm the Underminer.
I can't hear you anymore. I can't hear you.
What?
I can't hear you.
Sounds like a you problem.
I can't hear you guys.
Water.
What about now?
I can hear you now.
Water.
Should we talk about what we're gonna talk about yesterday? Should we talk about what we're gonna talk about yesterday about
What? About what?
at the dinner table?
No, we don't.
We don't talk about the dinner table, right?
Bro, you don't know.
We don't. That's our rival nemesis. The dinner table is the lunch table.
This is the lunch table. Dinner is traditionally from 5 to 8. Lunch is from 10 to 12.
Who cares?
Thank you.
Who cares?
You sound like one of those
Who
red
cares?
announcers.
I'm joking. I care.
I know. Wait, well, I sound like the TVA lady from Loki. Did you watch the first episode of Loki?
No.
It's good, dude.
Man, you should really watch it.
It's
don't
good.
spoil it, bro. I haven't seen it.
No. But there's just a lady. Her name is Miss Minutes, and she's.
Has
kind of
anybody watched The Bad Batch yet?
No, I didn't watch it yet.
Bro, I am knees deep in that, bro.
Is that
He's
some
knees deep.
type of?
Knees deep
Is
in
that some type of Star Wars? Why do you guys keep doing
it's Star
that?
Wars.
Star Wars, Bad Batch. Everyone, whoever's watching it, bro, it's fire, bro. You know what I'm talking about, bro. Go ahead and go watch it.
To anyone that has
Go watch
not
it. If you have
watched
time
it,
to watch Loki, you have time to watch some Bad Batch. All right.
to anyone that has
And if you
not
don't know what
watched it, I'm with you because I'm not into the anime, not the animation Star Wars. I'm used to the one with Rey in it and stuff. So don't you dare, don't you dare.
Yo, that's your thing. Every time you come on here, it's gonna be that.
No,
That's gonna be your thing.
Don't you do that.
Well, for those of you guys who don't know, if you're listening to the podcast, Victoria is our intern. She's the
Yes.
podcast intern,
Yes.
right? So
She's the
we're,
intern.
So
yeah,
I'm
we're
there
preparing her for work.
I'm
we're preparing
there
her for work after college because
Yes.
she's not going to get paid, so we're not paying her.
I'm the photometer. Excuse me, I'm the photometer, and I can't say
Well, are
say
you gonna
the
produce
word.
it? Are you gonna do what
I
mom
can't-
does to
I'm-
the
She's gonna
thing?
yell at us.
Okay, so
And
we gotta
I-
tell this story, bro.
And I say photometer because I can't say the word. Okay,
Photographer.
photometer.
Okay.
So I'm calling myself the photometer because I can't say the word.
Okay.
So in the story,
Just calling
we're
it
gonna get some-
photometer.
Okay. You don't have to keep leaning forward. You can actually pull the
So
mic to you.
in
if you want.
the
Ooh,
story,
this is fancy.
in the story,
It's
right?
fancy.
Let me speak, woman.
Silence.
Let me speak, woman.
It's fancy.
All right. Go ahead.
So, as my sister sounds like a Teletubby.
Excuse me?
So, what happened was the story was cause they picked me up because I had testing, right? Testing for school, and
With the keystones. or whatever.
yeah, kidney stones.
Kidney stones. Oh, it hurts when I pee.
But anyway,
Guys, I gotta take a pee. So over here screaming.
so my mom asked, "Can you shut up?" I'm sorry, but
Yeah, you don't have to worry about Victoria anymore.
so
Wait, what? No, come
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, you heard that mutage?
you,
yeah.
excuse
All right,
me.
okay,
You
all right,
can't just do that to a person. I'm your
I'm
sister.
trying to speak.
Well, we're trying to tell a story. You keep interrupting him.
So the story
Sorry.
was we went to Dunkin' Donuts, right? Because my brother, we called Jason, right? We said yo, what you want, bro? What you want? So he's like, yo, can I get a frozen caramel coffee? And that's what I get too. So my mom was like, all right,
Slamming.
let me go to the store. So mom said, what is it, Chelada, right?
She said Coolada.
Colada, and they don't sell that. So mom was like, oh, they don't have it, so we're gonna leave. So I say, mom, you're one of the best ones to sell stuff, because there was a Dunkin' Donuts down, I don't know what road it's called, but it was like down close to like.
Well, don't.
I'm not gonna say it, but close to a city, and it's like outskirts. And Mom was like, "We're gonna go along with the maggots inside of it. We're gonna get the maggots inside." I'm like, what?
Mom's a great marketer.
She goes,
"Come to us. We have protein, extra protein."
I'm sitting there. I'm like,
maggot protein.
You guys don't mind when we get it from the maggot place. I'm sitting there in the back, like.
And then she's like, there was no maggots when I went there.
When I went there, I'm sitting there in the back, like I'm just like, what? Like I'm just sitting there, like with a half smile on my face. You know when people smile, but they're actually confused.
Yeah,
like that. That was my face. And then we called my brother. Thank God we did, because I didn't want to get maggots inside. And my brother was like, it's called a frozen coffee. So my mom's like, oh, right. So we went back. We got the frozen coffees, and I was just saying. Then I was telling my cousin, I was like, man, my mom could sell anything, bro. She's over here telling people there's maggots inside.
I know, mom
is such a great business marketer.
No, but you know what the funny thing is though, is that like you can always tell like you can always tell how mean you are to somebody when you try to describe them like without knowing their name. You know what I mean? We're like, oh man, like who's the person that we used to go to the pool with? Oh yeah, she was fat. She had nappy hair and she had them stretch marks on her stomach. Looked like she was attacked by a tiger. We're like,
bro, I have.
Or then like you're so and so, yeah, so and so. It's like you realize how many bad traits you have. Like, can you imagine someone trying to describe me? Like, oh, that short dude with the beard and stuff. Oh man,
oh my goodness,
bro. Me and my friends, bro.
I think that would be messed up.
My friends know me that I can't. I'm not good at remembering names well, so I give a bunch of people nicknames, right? And there's this guy. We have so many nicknames, bro. I call my friend. Shout out to Maury once again. I call him. We call him Long Neck Ed, right? I call him Long Neck Ed.
Wait, how you remember Long Neck Ed, but you don't remember?
No,
Maury?
I know his name, but
you're like, I don't remember his name, but I remember we called him Netanyahu to him. I'm just
saying we give nicknames to each other, right? We
Okay.
give nicknames to each other. He has nicknames he gives me too.
Okay.
Right, because we're boys, right? So I give him nicknames, right? I'm just saying, as an example, because there's a guy, I think we call him Basement Dweller.
How do you guys remember these phrases, but you don't remember his name?
We call him Basement Dweller. And then
He's like, what's your name? He's like, my name's Ben. You're like, wait a minute, you didn't remember Ben, but you remember he's like the basement dwelling troll.
We call this guy Fat Tarzan.
Oh my!
We call
How do you remember these longer names, but you don't remember like the actual names that these people give them?
I don't remember names, man. I remember nicknames, bro. We call one person Fake Dora. We call someone I'm trying to remember all of them, right? Because there's so many, right? There's so many nicknames we give people, right? We got the stick bug from Bug's Life.
Stick bug,
right? Bug's Life, right?
Bug Life.
We got that one. We got there's so many, bro. We got Bert. We got Bert from Bert, bro. We got Bert from
Bert.
Sesame Street, but my friend Maury calls him Titan.
Oh my god, I love
Titan from Megamind.
I love,
and it's funny because if you saw the dude, that's what he looks like.
He looks like the actual guy.
We're like, oh my god,
he looks like the camera guy,
bro. He looks like he looks like Bert, but also looks like the dude from Titan, and it's so funny. Like it's so funny,
from
right?
Megamind. Yeah. Okay, so you call him. What do you call him again?
We call him,
what is Mari's nickname?
We call him Long Neck Ed, but I call him that. I'm the one that call him that.
Oh, so I can't walk up to him and be like, yo, what's up, Long Neck Ed?
Because
he just snuffs me in my face. He's like,
no, he's not gonna snuff you.
Oh,
man.
sorry.
It's just like I said.
I wouldn't do that.
No, he wouldn't do that because he knows who you are. You know, he's heard your voice before. He knows who you are.
But I wouldn't walk up to somebody and call him a nickname.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Like I do to everyone. I do to people I don't like. I do to people that I do like. You know what I mean? Like I give them nicknames.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I give everybody nicknames because that's the way I remember some people. Sometimes I will remember your name. Like I'm not gonna say, "Oh man, that's No Neck Ed right there." Like no, No, you know what I mean? And he always, and my friend Mario always laughs about it. So he's a chill guy. He's a cool dude. He's a cool broski. He will always have your back no matter what. The man is always, he's chill, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we mostly like, you have that friend that you're like kind of similar a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like, I can really connect with you. We really on the same page. That's me and him. You know what I mean? And we always got each other's backs. And he's a cool dude. He wants to. I think he wants to go to the army. He wants to go to the army and stuff. Yeah.
Aww.
So I even though sometimes I am a little iffy and my friends going to the army because things happen and people die, and I'm just like, man.
Well, yeah, that's a call to serve. Not a lot of people.
I know, and I'm just like, hey man, you goat. You a goat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cool guy. Man wants to come to my graduation. He like, well, come to your graduation, I'm gonna buy you a whole Kage outfit.
He's got a couple of years.
Yeah, he's got.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's actually his last year.
Oh, this is last year.
Yeah, his last year.
So next year he graduates.
Yeah.
Damn.
This is so he's this year he graduates. So he's done after this.
Oh, he graduates this year.
It's like his last summer of like, and then after that, when school starts, this is his last year of school, and then when it's done.
Oh, so he graduates next year then.
He graduates this year. Yeah.
What?
You know what I mean, man.
Next year, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'm saying, like, he didn't graduate with Zach. He's not as old as his cousin.
He's in 2022. No, not 2022.
Yeah, 2022.
Yeah,
This is 2021.
Yeah.
Bro, you graduate the year after next year. What is going on?
You graduate 2023.
What is going on? What is going on? What is going
I
on?
have 2 years left.
You graduate 2020.
You know, 2020.
Stop doing the birds. It sounds peaceful, but stop doing the birds.
Those are crickets.
Those are crickets.
Stop doing crickets.
we had one nickname that was kind of mean for this girl that was morbidly overweight in our high school, and we called her the Wrecking Ball. Now listen, I didn't come up with the nickname, but I heard it and I wasn't mad at it because she was a big woman. And no, it just, the thing was, is like, there's nothing wrong with being a big woman. Like, I love me some big women. I love it. I love big women. But she was just too big, but she also was like, she was kind of a, she was kind of a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, she was kind of like sassy, and you know what I mean? You're like, well, I wouldn't date a man to look like you and all that stuff. You're like, really? Like,
I wouldn't date a girl like you.
I'm like, you can't be picky, right? Like, you look like you're built like a construction worker. You're built like the construction object that people throw at buildings,
like a wrecking ball,
for them to fall down. Like, you're built like a dude that goes into like a Wawa and it's like, let me get you. She's a dude from these, like, let me get phone number 5.
Oh, you talking about Big Smoke?
Big Smoke.
That's what we call one of my friends.
Big Smoke.
We call him Big Smoke because he looks like him, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, this woman, I'm like, you're built like a construction worker.
You
like,
actually call her that?
Yeah,
obviously not to her face, but like behind her back.
I go around. I'm like, can I get order 2 number 9s, 2 large cokes? I'm like, bro. And then everyone always laughs because they know exactly what he looks like, and it's just funny presence.
Yeah. So listen, moral of the story, ladies, just don't be shysty to the dudes because you're gonna get a nickname. But what were you saying about your boy Mario? You were saying that he has his nickname, and
he has his nickname,
like,
and he's very chill, dude. You know what I mean? He
I forget where we're going with this conversation, to be honest with you.
Honestly, I think it was just about nicknames, and then we went on to thing. But Mario's a cool guy, Shout out to him. If he hears this podcast, bro, you know what I mean, I'll see you probably later today.
Shout out to him.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You a true goat, man.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. For sure.
Yeah,
shouts out to the homies. You got to take care of the homies. You got to take care of the peoples.
Yeah, shout out to Mari.
Yeah, you got to take care of the peoples. So the last thing that I have on here is Elon Musk getting threatened by Anonymous, which,
oh my God.
Listen,
I seen it.
Anonymous, don't hack me, but like, I'm not scared of y'all.
All right, bro. I can't.
I'm just joking. I
know. I can't get on Anonymous. Well, Anonymous, hey man, because
it's old, bro.
I think about Anonymous is I'm not gonna be like, oh, Anonymous, bro, stop. Honestly, I'm not gonna do it because Anonymous did do something in the past with the Black Lives Matter, which because they were like telling the police department, hey, like deal with this situation because honestly, this is ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like at the same time, what are you gonna like? It's okay to be like to threaten people, right?
Like, I'm not saying,
it's not okay to threaten people,
guys,
but
threaten people. But I'm just saying they trying to do things. It's like their own justice, I guess. You know what I mean?
yeah, but you can't strong arm people into doing stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's illegal. You know what I mean? Like if I can't be like, I'm broke. Give me your money, woman. Give me your money.
Yeah,
and she's like, no. I'm like, give me your money, or I will bust you in your head with something heavy. Like that's like strong.
Okay, that's what I mean. Like something like that, you can't do.
Yeah, like you.
Well, I'm just saying, anonymous. You know what I mean? I don't have no beef with y'all, and you guys, you do your thing. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. Just do your thing. Like I'm not gonna support and be like, yeah, heck, do it, heck, Elon Musk, do it. I'm not gonna be. I'm not even gonna just yell at them. I'm gonna say, hey, is this something they want to do? Let them do it because honestly, they know what they're doing. Everyone knows what they're doing. It's just
but it's like
it's something we can't.
I don't hate on it, right? I don't hate on it. Like I think do whatever you want to do, but like at the same time, we can't expect.
You can't force others.
You can't expect people just to do something because it aligns with the way you feel. Because there are people that act, and another thing too, it's like. Just because someone makes a lot of money, I can be envious of them. I can say, man, I wish I could make $1 billion. I wish I was a billionaire. That's fine. But at the same time, you can't, I'm not going to strong arm be like, you've made $1 billion profiting off of the lives of other people and you should give me $100.
Doesn't the government do that? Don't they profit off other people's profits? Like, don't they take, because that's what taxes is, right?
Everyone does that.
Taxes, like, I mean, everyone does it. So I can't say, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm not going to be, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm not going to be like, oh, man, like, everyone does it. Shopping, people do it.
Ooh, shopping.
This podcast.
Shopping and like, everyone does it. They
this
benefit.
Podcast, they're like, this people have free time. We benefit of this for those people of having free time.
But the thing is, people also get something out of it. They also get, Elon Musk is not just giving stuff and then, it breaks. You know what I mean? Like, they're giving something.
Like
it's called giving and receiving.
Yeah, like they give
their money.
Demand.
Yeah, they give their money. They're the client. They give the money to Elon Musk's company or whatever they bought it from, and they get what they bought.
They get a Tesla.
Yeah. I'm not gonna admit. Yeah, there is some stuff that's rigged where you just get something and you're not supposed to. Sometimes you get scammed. That's what they're called. They're called scammers. All right, but I would say, anonymous. Do your thing, and at the end of the day, I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, but you can never strong arm people. That's just kind of what it comes down to.
That's that. And I don't really. I'm not going to get myself into it because next year, anonymous over here. You guys have done some bad stuff yourself.
I know. They're like Wayne Street. He's just
done some bad stuff yourself. I'm going to be like, honestly, man, you do you, and I'll do what I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You do what you guys want to do. I'll do what I want to do. At the end.
I just want to ask something, Jason. What time is it?
5 o'clock.
It's only 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I can hear the water running.
Yeah,
you
hear it upstairs because these mics pick it up. So
come from those pipes. I think it was the water pipes.
Yeah, so the water pipes, ladies and gentlemen.
Water pipes. Right. So if you do hear some water running,
we are in a house. We do have plumbing, so
we don't live in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, but no, another thing about the anonymous thing is like one thing that I don't agree with is, or one thing that I do agree with rather, is that they said that he profits off of like they're like the batteries that he puts in his cars are like lithium batteries, just like any battery on a phone or anything like this. They get put into the cars, and where they get the lithium from, they're like these slave mines is where he gets the lithium from.
Oh yeah, I don't agree with that either.
So obviously you can't agree with that.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with anything.
But the issue is like he profits off of that, but then the shirt that I make or the shirt that we wear is made in a sweatshop by a Chinese child.
It's true. Like I get it.
It's like if we can't be selective. Like if anonymous, I agree with what you're saying, but then it becomes like
we're on the same
are you
page.
going to hack all of China because they run sweatshops? You know what I mean? And if you're not going to do that, or what about the computers that you use to hack? were probably made, the parts and stuff were probably mined and made in places that you don't want no parts with. So everything that you have, everything that you have with you locally, unless you took your behind all the way to Africa and took a pitchfork and a freaking pickaxe and was mining all that stuff by yourself, and then you put it together and then you processed it, then I could be like, okay, I get it. But if everything that you have at some point has been in the hands of a child or an individual who was put there against their will, you know what I mean? So like, it's impossible to stop that. Should it be? I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying that is how it should be. It's foul. It's completely foul. But at the end of the day, we can't be hypocritical. We can't sit here and say, well, this is bad, but this isn't bad because I benefit off it. You know what I mean? Like that's the only thing that I disagree with in Anonymous's like video that they said.
It's like the thing I get with is, I understand. I don't like slavery, and I don't believe you should force someone to do something just to make a profit. I don't, because that's what they did back in the day with slavery,
which is horrible. I'm not condoning it.
I don't condone it either.
Yeah.
I don't like it, and I don't like anything that considers with having to force somebody to do something against their will without being paid or anything. I don't
of course,
support it or agree with that. It's
foul,
messed up. They're a living human being. And you know what? I agree with you with that, but I would say your mind and heart is in the right place, but your decision is kind of just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like we agree with what you're saying, and we agree what what the message is to us.
Yeah.
But you're taking, it's like your heart and mind is in the right place, but your plan is not.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay, because people do that all the time. Their heart's in the right place, but their plan is not.
Yeah.
And you know what? I can't go around and being, stop your plan. That's all your choice. I can only say my opinion about it. I agree with the heart and mind, what you're trying to explain and tell people.
Of course, like
but
if
your
your
plan is just something I can't condone and agree with.
Yeah, I get it. But look, I'm not. We're stating our opinions.
Honestly,
that's it. Yeah, so we're saying our opinions, man. But Anonymous, do your thing. Like I'm not going to sit up here and grandstand and act like I'm better than anybody or anything like that. But just do your thing, man. You know, I'm not going to condone it. You know, because I don't believe in strong arming people. Although I do think that when you look at capitalism or you look at all these different things,
communism.
Yeah, when you look at this stuff,
anything actually,
a lot of these people, like I think it's, if you add up all of the richest people in the world, right? They pay like, I think it's 90% or it's like 99% less taxes than we pay. So like when you get a job, you're going to pay more taxes than like the richest people in the world.
That's kind of stupid.
Yeah, see, because those people found a loophole, right? They found a loophole. Like I'm going to make all this money. I'm going to make it with as least as less taxes as possible, or as minimal taxes as possible, and then I'm going to pass it on to my kids. I'm going to wash it, pass it on to my kids, where it's just less taxable. Honestly. You know, which is, to me, that's not capitalism. To me, that's not like yeah, you worked for it, but at the end of the day, you have to pay your dues. Honestly. You have to pay like there's no way, like you have to pay your dues, and to me, that's foul. Like I think, look, if you operate like if you're gonna like pull like a Logan Paul and move to Puerto Rico and do that stuff, if you're really about it for your money, well, do it. Like if you want to move to Puerto Rico and all that stuff for your money, do it. Like I can't control that, right? Because I would want to move to like Texas where there's no property tax, or I wouldn't move to Florida where there's no property
tax in Texas.
I may be wrong about that, but I know Florida doesn't have.
We don't know
property tax. But yeah, I would move to a place that has less taxes, right? Of course, like I get that, but that's because because that state has put it in there. Like, look, we're not going to tax the crap out of our people, our citizens. I get that. I can agree with that. But
at the end of the day, it's their choice.
Yeah, but I mean, to not pay your taxes, like to the fact that like Warren Buffett, one of the richest people in the world, worth hundreds of billions of dollars, pays less taxes than his secretary, who makes like $60,000 a year.
That's crazy.
Wait. Rich people pay less?
Exactly. See how surprised you are?
That's kind of
exactly.
Honestly, I think it should be. I feel like it should be the opposite way around, because rich people that have way more money, I think they should be paying more of taxes than poor because poor people, they don't have much money.
Yeah.
And they need the money more. I didn't get it. Oh, the rich people worked for their money. Oh, they did this. Yeah, at the end of the day, you have a choice to do what you want with that money and you can continue to make money or waste it. But honestly, you got to think a bit more of the people because they need, because the poor people, some of them got families. They got stuff they got to take care of, They got babies, children.
Yeah.
They need a house.
I agree. I think I
not everyone's Einstein, you know what I mean? Not everyone's like Einstein smarts. Oh, some people they need a lot of help. And I get it. Some people can take that money and do drugs and such with it. You know what I mean? This is what I say because I'm a person that believes, because I know people do that with poor people. When people are outside, cardboard boxes saying, "Hey, can I give you money?" Most of them can be scams, or most people are just going to use it for drugs. Yeah. Most people are just really going to buy food. But sometimes I believe, because there was one thing. I think it was a cartoon, and I don't know what the cartoon was called, but this guy gave money to this dude, and the people are asking, why are you giving this guy money? Because this guy's just going to buy drugs or something with it. Yeah. The guy says, well, at the end of the day, I did something good. I helped the person in need, even if they're not in need or thing that's their choice to do with it. Yeah. I did my part. It's up to them what they do with the money.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if someone has an addiction,
And I thought that was really deep because I was like, he did do something good, even if they could do something bad with it.
Yeah, even if that person goes and uses drugs, it's like all you got to do is pray for that person to get help. That's
honestly,
all you can do.
For real.
Yeah, man.
It's a crazy message, man. It's crazy messages.
And
what's up? Go ahead.
Yeah, you haven't been talking a while. Go ahead.
What are you gonna say? Go ahead. You could say it. What?
Let me think about it.
Why? What are you embarrassed about? You can say it. It's not, as long as it's nothing bad. Don't say anything bad.
Don't say nothing bad.
But go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
I do feel bad for the people.
For who? Homeless people and stuff.
Yeah, I think.
Remember talking to the mic.
Yeah, I do feel bad for the people for poor people. I do feel bad for them.
Yeah,
I feel bad for a lot of people.
And I think Wayne, right, that people don't have a lot of money should pay less. Pay less.
And the most struggling out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean that would make sense, right?
Yeah, I agree with Wayne. People who don't have much money and have to like preserve for their families and stuff should pay less.
Mics were made in Mexico.
Should pay less.
Yeah.
And I basically I'm agreeing. I agree with Wayne.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we hit on all the topics. Siblings.
We hit
sibs.
Random topics. We hit a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Well, we were talking for about an hour, 16 minutes.
That's crazy, man.
Wow.
That's not bad. It doesn't feel that long.
I know it did not even feel that long.
I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode though, because I know even though most of you guys are like, there's no order. You're just talking about random stuff and things in your lives.
I really do.
Well, at the end of the day,
that's what a podcast is. It's
I know. But
really,
hey, I hope you guys enjoy it. You know what I mean? Enjoy it. I know most of you guys are probably stressed out there from working. You want to hear a good talk, but hey, man, enjoy it for real. For those people working hard out there,
Yeah, shout out to you guys.
Shout out
to all the truckers. Shout out to all the
viewers,
factory workers and warehouse workers.
Shout out to
the military workers too.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah.
Definitely shout out to them.
And anyone that's part of the military, thank you for everything you do for this world.
Of course,
all of you, and people that work in the workforce, military, all of those people
everyone that work.
Shout out to those people. They need, if you're hearing this, thank you for everything you guys do. We wouldn't be alive without you guys.
Yep.
Yeah, and also we've been watching a lot of graduations lately. Yeah. Shout out to a lot of the young people that are out there getting after it.
Yeah, they want to step up.
Shout out to a lot of the young people because, I mean, listen, I'm 24, so I'm finished. I'm washed. I'm old. Yeah. So, but no, man, it's always good to to see like young people stepping up and joining the military, going to the workforce, and I just like watching someone start something and then get bigger and bigger and bigger. It's always cool for me. So, but yeah, if you listen to this podcast, please know that you're appreciated. Whatever you do, whatever you are, definitely appreciated.
Yep.
We love you. We support you. Follow us on all social medias. Follow us at The Lunch Table Podcast on Instagram. That is The Lunch Table, TheLnchtablepodcast. The Lunch Table Podcast. Know you on Instagram. And for some reason, we're not popping up on what is it, Apple Music or Apple Podcasts. So if you guys are trying to search for us, if you're on Apple, on an iPhone, go to our Instagram and click on the website, which is www.TheLnchtablePod.com, and you'll have all of our links
and
on
with
the homepage.
With no you,
and the links will be all on there. So you can click on the links and find that. We have a link to our YouTube. We have a link to our Spotify, a link to our Google Podcast. Everything like that is on there. And also, of course, we are on Anchor as well, and that'll be on there too. So please go check us out. Follow us. I'm thinking about live streaming with our guests before we actually go on air, and listen to the podcast that you just listened to. So we're thinking about that, throwing some ideas around. Hopefully once we get Frankie back in the building, we'll be able to do some stuff, talk about some stuff. So, so please
follow us,
like, support,
and thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
Let me rock this. I appreciate you. Let me rock this. All right. All right. So see you guys. Thank you, siblings.
I want to say one more thing.
For coming on.
I want to say one more
before
thing.
we go, boys. I got it. It'll be a little while before I start the YouTube channel, Destined Phantom. Maybe one day I'll come on here and we'll give it a little shout out, but just be a little bit more patient before we get everything settled on there. I'm hoping to get it started this summer.
For sure.
That's all I had to say.
And I just want to say one more thing. The sibs are out. The sibs are out.
All right, guys. Love you. See you
Bye.
guys later on. And thank you again. Thank you again, siblings.
Peace, guys. No problem, bro. Anytime.
Hey, anytime, bro.
right.
This was actually my first
Lunch
time
crew
being on the
out.
podcast.
All right. This has been another episode of the Lunch Table. Bye.
Sibs out.
Lunch crew out.